Hello, 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 hello. We are live and in color for AEW Dynamite. This is Saturday Night Dynamite. Let's go. Prime time. I'm going to turn that up volume because I'm going to get copyright. Oh, Sean Spears about to attack Sammy. Shit. I do not. I hate Sean Spears. I'm going to turn this down. We're opening with Will Hobbs versus Hangman. I like that. Taz is on commentary. We'd love to see it. Domi will be joining us now. I'm just getting if you're in the chat, let me know. That will be fun. But we are live. There's one person in the chat. Let's go. Take us into the night. I've had a few beers. I'm ready for Dynamite. I'm ready for this main event. But we got Hangman versus Will Hobbs up first. And I am pumped. Hangman Page is absolutely loved. And I am all for it. Domi, give me 2 seconds if you're watching. I'll send it to you now. Just tweeting out Domi and I'll send you the link. I'm going to be joined by Domi tonight. Unfortunately, Clon can't make it because he's got a skate contest tomorrow, which is absolutely fine. Twitch.tv. I think we're on the right track. I think I tweeted that around. Right, I'm going to send Domi the link now. We're going to get Domi in here because Domi's a lot more entertained than I am. The link has been sent to Domi. It's going to be hard to keep the hype. Well, I am hyped. I'm very hyped. I'm just very drunk and I have to be quiet because I've got a busy house. Oh, my audio is good. Gonna check the sounds now. Hello. Hello. All right, we're good. The link has been sent to Domi. Domi is in. We have got Domi in. Domi is in the stream. The hype is real.
Second part now, starting to get Dynamite to work.
That's good. How are we, sir?
Very good. Very long day.
Very good. Very long day of sport. Yeah.
I also commentated some racing today again. So
nice.
Things happening.
Things happening. Making moves.
Yeah.
Arnautovic didn't score the winner in the Euro, so we're all happy.
Just like the primetime players, making $1 million moves.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tweet out. You gotta promote your streams. So I'm gonna tweet out and put this all over my socials. Because I'm pretty hyped.
I know that.
I'm pretty hyped. We got Hangman in the opening match. My favorite.
Yeah, I see that against your big man.
Yeah, I mean they're both in the top
Powerhouse Hobbs now. It's his bloody name. I hate that.
The fact that I don't know if you saw last. I don't know how up to date you are with Dynamite, but obviously Hangman avoided the Omega question last week. I don't think his time is now. I think there might be some screwy finish going on here. I don't think he's going to win because they need that win to happen at the pay-per-view.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going to happen here, but if Hangman wins, he moves up to number 1, which we don't want right now.
So, Rian, Italy kind of saved your hair, right?
But this is you do know from the charity stream that I am dyeing my hair blonde.
Yeah, frosted tips.
Yeah, so we're not shaving our head, but Toby's in here. What's cracking, gangsters? We are good.
Oh yeah.
Horseman on TV. I know. Domi.
Yo, Toby.
Domi sent out an anonymous tweet that he has a forum for his rants today. So hopefully we don't get cancelled. We're nearly at. Well, we're not. Let's see how many followers we're at.
I'm the cowman, man.
He is the cowman.
Listen,
he's also the dominator.
The match to make. Horseman against Cowman. Adam Page against Big Domi.
Yeah. Well, yeah, in the turbine and Hala.
In the turbine. Yeah.
My dog is moved when you said that, so I think he agrees.
Yeah, look how excited he is.
He is excited.
The only good wrestler in Das Elite. Oh, talking about the Elite. You heard about the story that the Elite are not on good speaking terms and with the Elite.
Yeah.
The Elite and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, well, what would you expect? Like, there was a pretty sharp turn away from Cody for any Elite stories, and Cody is pretty egotistical. What would you expect? He's got adrenaline in his soul.
But, wasn't that exactly what everyone said when they said, oh, we're going to do our own wrestling company?
Yeah, but to be honest, as long as they're not dickheads and they are putting out a good product, I really don't care what their friendship is.
Toby says, shout out to Julia Avila, the Raging Panda, and I absolutely agree with him.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't know how Toby feels about her hugging DC today on the UFC card.
Is there a UFC card tonight, isn't there?
There was a UFC card. I think it's over. It was an early card.
Oh, guys, we have 41 followers on Twitch, so 9 more followers and we reach affiliate status. Please go on.
I think you guys should follow. Just my opinion. Yeah. Rian, how do you like my new haircut?
I like it. How do you like mine? I've done well.
I'm waiting for the frosted tips, mate.
I know, man. What's my opinions on DN? Apologies, I've had a few beers. What's DN?
These nuts.
Great. I got baited. Have you seen all the videos of Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV getting baited by the comments? That's how I feel right now. He gets baited so much and he gets really angry.
So, day one after release day, Vince McMahon did his bi-monthly at this point, it's time to go thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Breezango is gone.
It's crazy. I saw. I was watching something earlier, and I got the ad for. They were promoting a game. Breeze, Cole, Xavier
Yeah.
Woods, and Cesaro. Hopefully, he gets to still do that shit because he deserves it. Because that would be a big thing to take away from someone.
I assume Breezango. I mean, don't they all have these weird 90-day clause still in their contract?
But Breeze has to still be able to do the
Hmm.
the video game stuff. Like, come on.
Considering Up, Down, Down is owned by WWE completely.
Well, they have left, right, so I think he'll be okay. But
I don't know.
But anyway, Hangman has done this plancha that he always does, and he's
He
got
just
Hobble
hit that plancher for me right now.
Okay, we're good. We're synced up. But no, the Daily's place is looking full. I cannot wait for this main event. Oh my god, is Hangman bleeding already? Is he bleeding? Oh my god, he is.
But
Hangman,
I think
what?
I don't think it's a blade job considering it's the back of the head.
No.
Unless he did a
something.
Steve Austin.
He's done something. There's something about people with like long hair, and when they start like, remember when Beth Phoenix started bleeding at the Rumble?
Yes.
And like it just started like just turning her blonde hair red.
Yeah.
But fuck me, he must have done something.
I mean, it's just
I split my head up.
Once. Just one say it's just landing once wrongly on your back of the head.
Yeah, I split my head open before. They put the glue on it, and then you're okay.
Yeah, I didn't. Was always very fortunate with that.
Oh man, I've had too many injuries. 5 listeners.
I think the only thing
5 listeners. Jesus fuck.
Hey,
thank you to 5
I think
people.
the only thing I ever broke on my body were my toes.
Yeah, I could go through a lot.
Toey, I'm your man. You know that.
Toes, everybody. Domi will sell his toe pics if you follow the whole wrestling Twitch channel.
Subscribe to Domi fans. Coming soon.
Mm-hmm. It's like Paige. It's like Paige Vance on fans.com or whatever she's doing.
I'm telling you, bare knuckle fighting next month. The Simp War is going to end. Paige Van Zandt against Rachel Ostovich.
Did you see Darren Till's Instagram post?
I see them all.
I'm watching this for the fights.
It's like when one of the guys from MMA Twitter was like, "Yeah, I'm watching MMA for the technique, and it's a picture of Amanda Hebus."
10 years ago today, the pipe bomb. Oh yeah,
brought me back to wrestling.
Yeah, fuck.
In 2011. Brought
I hate
fucking 13-year-old Domi back to wrestling. Look how much of a mark I was with 13.
Your idiot daughter and your doofus son-in-law. Well, never has a true word been spoken.
Hello, Colt Cabana.
My favorite bit about that is, do you remember the press conference he did about the ice cream bars? Remember as Vince was sitting down like a little bitch and CM Punk was on the promo? And he was like, you're going to bring back the ice cream bars.
And then like a couple of weeks later when they did, he's like, where are my WWE ice cream bars?
He's done that for like, oh, here comes Cage. Wait, is Cage beating up Ricky Starks? Oh, he is. Shit. Where's Hook? Come on, where's sexy Hook? Everyone loves Hook. Oh,
bad camera work, but
bad camera work, but a great spot.
Yeah, I wish I would have seen it completely.
Yeah. Oh, there's Hook. Do you agree with all the thirst trapping for Hook? Because I kind of do when I look at him. He's a pretty boy with a good physique.
He would make a living off of TikTok. Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks like he'd fit right in at a TikTok boxing.
Yeah. Except he could box, unless, unlike all the other TikTok boxers, except for maybe Vinny Hacker.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Vinny Hacker. Oh, he's gone for Deadeye.
I mean, Taylor Holder wasn't a particularly bad boxer, but Gib just fucking drowned him.
Oh, I like it. Hangman, I like it. Oh no, he's won. Now what did I do next? Shit.
So, what's the thing with AEW recently and all those like bad names like Powerhouse Hobbs, Hook? I told you in the DMs earlier. I don't like the nickname, just the name Jungle Boy.
Yeah, no, but to be honest, I mean, I've had Jungle Boy from the start, so like I don't mind it. But like Powerhouse Hobbs is a bit of a strange one.
It's
Don't know
like
what
when
happened.
WWE like stretches your first name or your last name.
There's my boy Hangman. The
Or
first
just
match is
I thought you mean Justin Roberts because he was to be seen when you said that, and I was like,
no,
"Oh, Reed,
he's
what you
not.
doing to yourself?"
He's not my boy. But at a peak there, we had 6 people. Hangman is a draw. But thank you for coming in. And Toby, more like Powerhouse Nuts. Yeah. This video right here that they put up on YouTube, it's on right now, was fantastic. It just gets you. It's the little things that like WWE have the potential to do, but like doing a video like this just makes you care about the main event so
Yeah,
much more than
no.
just being like, here's a main event on Raw, as opposed to like actually building to it.
No, not everyone can be a raging panda. I agree with you, Toby. By the way, Rian, have you heard about Kenya?
I have not. Well, I know the country. I don't know what's going on in the country. Are you going to bet to give me some current affairs updates?
Can you put these nuts in your
Oh
mouth?
Jesus! Just Domi is capitalizing on a frail reign right now. What's the main event? Chris Jericho against Fox and Logic.
Sammy Guevara and MJF in a tweet off.
Oh man, the photos of MJF this week have been so funny.
What has he
Those
done
photos.
this time? That's wet.
No, but as in Sammy Guevara putting up all the embarrassing photos of MJF, where it's just him as a kid, and they're just they're brilliant. Ethan Page versus Bear Bronson tonight. I don't really know.
Bear Bronson and Bear Boulder are another like names I don't like. Just call them Bronson and Boulder.
Did you hear the news? Oh, Dante Martin. Did you hear about this? Dante Martin and Matt Sydal are having a match because apparently on Dark they had like an amazing main event. Dark Elevation. They had like an unbelievable main event, so they're putting them on Dynamite. So let's see how this goes. It's like when Omega. Do you remember when Omega and Janela had a great match on Dark? And they were like, oh, we better put that on Dynamite.
I can't imagine that because you said Jim Neller and great match.
Listen, Janela did a great thing this week. Let's give him credit. He went. Janela went to that Drake Wirtz meeting, right wing meeting this week, so he's done a good job for the society this week. Did you see the video? Did you see where he got on mainstream news where it was like, I'm so frustrated. He was like at like the Drake Wirtz Seminole County meeting thing.
Talking about shit like that, news broke today. Two females basically embarrassing WWE in the same week. First, WWE hiring a writer who doesn't even know who their champion is.
Yeah, but no, she was a comedian. To be fair to her.
No, I'm not saying she's a bad writer.
No, she was a comedian. She was taking the piss, I think.
Yeah, there are two things. One, you should probably know if you have a job interview for a wrestling show who at least the champion is. And two, you probably shouldn't, like she said, oh, they didn't care. You probably should care as a wrestling company. And then the whole Sasha Banks thing kicked off today. What is your opinion on that, Rian? Are you pro or against vaccinations?
I am fully for vaccination. and in terms of Sasha, like, it isn't too fine to the bone for me to like care.
What you think? How long will it take until she says she got hacked?
I don't know, but like the thing with that is, it's kind of, jokes aside, it's kind of like I'm really, really surprised when like people come out and be like, oh, my hero who's a rich white billionaire in America likes Trump. And it's like, just temper your expectations. You don't want to meet your heroes. You don't want to meet your hero. I mean, like a good example is like Jack Nicklaus. I don't know if you guys know, but he's a big one of the best golfer of all time. And he's from Ohio and he's like 80 years old and he's won a lot of money. And like, I was like kind of shocked. I was shocked at first when I was like, he put out like a nice printed message being like, I support Trump. And then I looked at it in terms of being objective with emotions aside. It's like, of course he's a Trump supporter.
Yeah. It's like, are you surprised Cody voted for Trump?
Yeah, well, allegedly. We haven't got confirmation on that yet. I don't even
allegedly. I don't want to get sued. Everything we say is allegedly.
I don't know anything about rolling down in the deep, Toby, sadly. We I remember we keep hyping up UFC streams and like, but like
And
I think
don't
if
do it.
I think if I was caught, I think if I was like, if my parents came down for breakfast and I was watching McGregor versus Poirier with my headphones on in front of a computer, they'd worry about like what I was becoming.
Who have you became?
Yeah, what have I become?
Who have you betrayed?
They're coming to Dublin. They're coming to Dublin, and I'm so
Are
tempted.
they?
Yeah, they're coming to Dublin and
I remember
Belfast.
when they were coming to Bochum, and I was tempted, but that was before Chris Jericho went down
Chris
the deep end.
Irvine.
I fucking hate the Bucks.
I
mean, now they have beards and they look even worse, man.
I think that's what. But that means they're doing their job right.
Yeah, to be fair, but even when they were faces, I hated them.
I'm just looking forward to. What are your thoughts on like I can't wait for Jungle Boy's music to hit. But my second favorite, very close, is Conan and Tully in the same ring tonight. That's going to be fun.
Oh, I like Conan promos, man. Have you watched some of them in like TNA with LAX, man?
Oh,
when he's like cutting promos on like the Dudley Boys, and he's like, I don't know what's more boring, seeing a Dudley Boys match or hearing Christy Hemme talk. It's like, what the fuck? He's not even feuding with Christy Hemme.
it's funny, Twitter people. Nicholas. Oh yeah, they changed their bio. They changed their bio.
I have a theory, Ryan, and I don't know if you agree, but everyone saying they're a comedian on social media in their bio are really funny.
I mean, earlier on, I like my friend who's one of my journalist friends. Shout out to Murish. He's probably not watching. Wednesday, Young Bucks versus Penta and Eddie. I'll take that. But no, he put out a tweet being like, if anyone has been thinking that their insert Irish tea brand here has been weaker lately, text me. And I said, there's a scandal brewing because of tea. And I said, can I put comedian in my bio now? Because I made a really good joke. But, people think they make one good joke and they can put comedian in their bio. The standard's not true.
Being a comedian is very, very hard, but now Tully Blanchard is talking.
Yeah, but now we got Tully and Conan, which is going to be good. Yeah. But no, like being a comedian is difficult. I have a lot of respect for a stand-up comedian because fuck me, you could die on stage. Yeah. You could die on stage, and like that's why I have a lot of comedians that I like a lot, but like even any of them that like I don't watch, I still respect them because fuck me, that's a difficult gig.
I think Dave Chappelle. I think Dave Chappelle once said it beautifully. You shouldn't judge what a comedian is saying on stage because all he's trying to do is trying to make you laugh and playing off his audience.
Yeah, I'm going to stay in the room. I need to let my dog out of the room, but Conan's in the ring and he's looking. Yeah. He's got gloves on, so either he's going to punch him or give him a hand job. So either way, we're in for a treat.
That's LAX, lads. LAX. Who let the dog out? Who?
I want to listen to this promo.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm very much looking forward to this match. Oh, that was the LAX team.
Yeah.
Yes, we love to see it. Conan's on fire.
Yeah, this went dark really quick.
Oh, he's talking about Santana's dad. Oh shit! This is fucking sick. Now they're talking about Spanish. Yeah, that's true, Dom. Toby. Last Saturday night, Dynamite, Brody Lee won the belt, and I know people are like, oh, unfortunately, like as I've said on this podcast, I will say it so many times. It's a hill I'm willing to die on. The next person, not even winning the AEW title, the next person that needs to pin Kenny Omega is Hangman Page, or they've fucked up 2 years of storyline. 6 months ago today, yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
Time went fast, man.
Yeah, that man. I have that guy's shirt, and it's my favorite wrestling shirt. Like, it's a sick design, and it was for a great cause. And every time I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that man. Oh, here we go. But I know Brody Lee was just an absolute
I wasn't the biggest fan of like the Exalted One Brody Lee character, but I was a huge fan of him as Luke Harper in WWE and his indie run before that.
Is this FTR dressed as LAX? That's not LAX.
That's clearly Homicide and Hernandez.
No, that's not LAX. that's like, you can see it. That's FTR and the. Yeah.
Who are these FTR shaped people?
yeah. That clearly looks like the fucking Santana and Ortiz. Like, I'm a very big fan of this. I don't mind it.
Yeah, it is the hardwood man.
Yeah, this is wheelbarrow hardwood. Yes. No, but like this is another example of, I hate to say it, like the Young Bucks, like I know the Young Bucks, we make jokes with them, but like I don't mind their like the feuds that they're in, and like the fact that they're in that kind of position. But like there's a few times where the undercard tag team feud in AEW has been better than the main event one.
Yeah.
And this is another case, like I'm well invested in this tag feud.
So Toby wanted a rundown of that promo, and I think you're in the prime position to do that, Reen.
Okay, dude.
While I get myself some Coke out of the car.
Oh, I'm
the drink, not the drug.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, and Domi keeps his drinks in the car, by the way, which is an interesting fun fact. We've discussed it many times behind the scenes. But run down the promo. I think kind of Conan was like, you guys talked about knowing about the streets. Fuck off, you don't know about the streets. And then they pulled the old switcheroo where the guys in the mask came out and LAX were there. And everyone thought, well, like, they looked quite chunky. So we saw, obviously, this debate and switch. We looked at the screen. They were down. And then Then the Young Bucks, I'm just distracted because Vicky Guerrero's after coming out after Dante Martin's entrance. Matt Sydal was meant to fight Dante Martin after a great match on Dark. But I have a feeling we might be getting a message from Andrade the Idol. Here we come. Here's Andrade. But anyway, yeah. So Conan has been beaten up and LAX has been beaten up backstage. So, but Vicky has just introduced Andrade El Idolo. And Dante Martin is probably not going to get his time in the ring. Is Andrade going to reveal his special surprise this week? He's looking pretty sexy. In all fairness to him. Seitel interrupted Andrade. That's great. I like it. Andrade is a very handsome man. Yes, he is. Oh man, Matt Seidel's brother looks like just a B shell version of him. Here now. Andrade just got like interrupted by Matt Seidel's music, and if it doesn't end with Andrade coming out and pummeling Matt Seidel, then what the fuck was that? Because you can't just wash Andrade aside for something like that. This has to be like Andrade comes out and beats the shit out of everyone. Because I know this was a great match and all, but don't put Andrade in that position. I don't like that.
I'm back.
So Dante Martin came out, and then Vicky came out and introduced Andrade. And Andrade just like stood there, and then Matt Seidel interrupted. So unless Andrade comes out at the end and beats up all these three people, then that was a pretty pointless.
Fun fact: I've been spat at by Matt Seidel before. But not in a very cancelable way. It was a carrot.
It was a carrot.
Yeah, and he took a drop toe hold, and some of his spit flew out of his mouth into the row of standing fans. And unfortunately, I stood at like third in the row, and it hit me exactly on the forehead.
Nice.
That's my fun Matt Seidel story. So, Reen, earlier today, and with earlier I mean roughly until I joined this, I had a conversation with a friend of ours about British cuisine. What is Irish cuisine? What is something from Ireland I have to like try?
Food.
And don't, food wise, like, and don't come to me with like potatoes.
No, Irish stew. You need to try Irish stew with like Guinness. So Irish stew is made with, you make like, I don't know if you know what stew is, but it's like beef. So you kind of beef, potato, and like carrots, like simple food. It's like cheap, really good. Like, oh, there we go, voice break. First voice break in the night, but it's kind of like comfort food. So you like onion, and then you put like your potato, carrots, like chopped up, and your kind of beef stock. So you have like that kind of beef soup, but you put like Guinness in, and then you cook it for like 2 hours, so the beef is like fall apart, and then the Guinness kind of makes a really rich sauce, and then you eat the food, but like any extra like liquid that's left, you use like a piece of bread, and you just dip it in and eat it. So it's really good.
Because you know, I was talking with one of our mates. I don't know if he wants to stay undisclosed, so I'm not gonna say his name. And at the moment, the plan is that I eventually come over to the UK when the world is a less shittier place, and we just do a big tour through like England, Wales, Scotland, and eat loads of pastries.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, Cornish pastries.
You know, really and if there's something in Ireland I can try,
you know,
one, you know, because if I'm in the UK, like a flight ticket to Ireland suddenly isn't as expensive anymore as it is when I'm flying from Germany over.
No, that's Canadian stew. He's Canadian, unfortunately, not Irish stew.
He could be Irish from his looks. He could have Irish ancestors.
Mm-hmm. But no, yeah, come to Ireland and like you go to a pub and like you get like a pint, and then you get like Irish stew or kind of.
I mean, I had Guinness before when I was in Dublin.
Yeah, Guinness is when you get a good pint of Guinness. I had Guinness.
I mean, I'm not the biggest Guinness fan. It's drinkable, absolutely. It's good, but it doesn't hit like my local beer, which is
Toby. Unfortunately, I think it's a bit too late for that. But like I've actually been like lived in Australia for a bit.
Oh.
When I was like 4, and like I met like
what?
I was at the zoo where Steve Irwin worked. You know, the late great Steve Irwin. God rest in peace. What a man. His son is continuing on his legacy. But no, you know, Australia's cool, but I don't want to get cancelled. Not that anyone's watching this to get me cancelled.
I need to get successful on the internet so I can travel the world and just eat stuff in different countries, to be honest. Except France.
This is a really, really good match. Like, I mean,
yeah, I would love to see it on the big screen and not on the short in the small screen.
Yeah, so this is one of them cases where they had a good match and they're like, let's put on Dynamite because we have a match to fill, which, you know, if needs be, you can't really have like the AEW have more. I think AEW have the most things that mean something on a weekly show in wrestling.
So what do you think? How long will it take until the Codester signs Colby Covington?
Oh man, Colby's got to lose to Camaro first. And Colby would definitely sign for WWE because he's a Vince Mark.
Listen, Colby would be great. Like I know he's
but
he's great at cutting promos and playing a character because he is probably Republican, but he's playing it up to 11. While Rian kills us next mic. Rian, we can't hear you. So, welcome to the Dome Show. Yeah, big baby face Colby Covington. Rian, can you try to talk because I can't hear you?
I'm back. The Yeti is back.
Yeah, now I can hear you actually.
The Yeti is back in action.
That's great.
Codeman gonna find book Colby as a big baby face. To be honest, if it was in Jacksonville, I wouldn't have put it past him.
Who said? Is that Matt Seidel's brother?
Yeah, doesn't he I know they're brothers, but doesn't he look like if you made Matt Seidel in a 2K game?
Yeah. He looks like the first attempt of people to try Matt Seidel.
His name's Mike Seidel.
Mike Seidel. They were tagging before Evan Bourne happened.
Mm. The fact
Remember
that
Evan Bourne?
Yeah, the fact that Matt Seidel was in prison for a long time is an interesting
in Japan,
fact.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had the marijuana.
Stay off the weed.
After that neck tattoo, I wouldn't put anything past the Codes Torino. No. He's my least favorite thing about Dynamite. But oh my god, that sunset. I hate to sound but the sunset was amazing.
I love a good sunset.
I don't know if we can get an angle on that again, but holy shit, that was beautiful.
What's the opposite of a sunset called in English? Sunrise. I also love a good sunrise.
I'm very, 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 very awake for a sunrise.
I mean, I'm very often still awake for the sunrise when the UFC card happens.
Yeah, that's fair. But these days,
all job-wise.
The sunrise is 4:30. I feel sorry for Dante Martin right now. His tag partner is out injured.
Who is his tag partner?
Oh, who the fuck is his tag partner? Top Flight. Who's the? I mean, to be fair, I only know them as Top Flight, and now I know Dante Martin. Let me look. I'm so sorry to his partner. Top Flight. AEW. It's late. Darius Martin. That's him.
Are they brothers?
Don't think so, but they've done really well.
Because they have the same last name.
They probably are. Let me know when El Hijo del Viking go and Black Taurus are right to beat the shit out of these undersized. Yeah.
Vanilla midget.
If anyone's going to beat them up, it has to be Andrade, because if Andrade's only interaction on the show is getting interrupted by Matt fucking Seidel, then
imagine.
Jesus Christ.
So, Rian, will you do a charity stream like you did again?
Probably for 200. There's the sun. Did you see the sunset there?
Yeah. So, you did forfeits for the last one. So how much money would have to be raised? And now that you have a tattoo, it's not something new. For you to get the Codeman neck tattoo on your neck. I mean, it's probably bigger than Coatman's neck tattoo because your neck is a little bit bigger than Coatman's neck, or
You know,
longer.
you know. I think my neck is long, and you know what you were doing there. That was a long, slow build for that fucking insult, and I don't like you for it.
I mean, it was, to be honest, it was spontaneous. I just wanted to ask how much money would you have to raise for you to get the Coatman neck tattoo?
I hate to burst the bubble. So, Sodell wins. But I know. Who cares? I hate to burst the bubble, but the only reason I ever got the tattoo was because it meant something. So, and
Yeah,
I would
but
get in
that would
I
mean-
would get in trouble, and I would get in trouble if I got a tattoo like that. There's
but
no
you know,
doubt,
you could exchange the American flag with the Irish flag.
man. No, never. Like maybe I'll get like a small Irish flag on my bum if I was like really like if I was like on a holiday.
How
But, like-
how much to have my name tattooed over your belly button?
No, I'm not doing a fucking Brock Lesnar, but instead of a knife. Think of all the adrenaline in my soul, man. I think I need an adrenaline rush. Oh, what a song!
Every thought out of control.
I know he's gonna find his way on, but he's not advertised for the show, which is good.
Homelander Cody Rhodes will appear.
Oh, here he is, Jungle Boy, my boy. Here's yeah, Christian coming in with the old man rub. Bork laser and his cock and balls tattoo on his belly.
You know what? I don't know if I ever said it on here, but I have a really soft spot for Christian.
Yeah, I like the way.
Mainly because he has the same name as my dad, but no, I really like Christian.
This is the road he should be in, putting people over and making people.
Have you ever, if you ever get like the chance, watch like his entire run in TNA?
I've watched a lot of it. I like it.
He's great as like the cocky heel. When he goes to Abyss and he's like, before I think Lethal Lockdown, and he's like, "Oh man, I need your help. You know me. And then gives him like a picture of himself, like an 8x10 signed, and he's like, "Oh, it's signed by me, Christian Cage. Never submitted." If you don't know, no, you know.
Do you remember that time in 2011 or 12 where he came back to TNA for like a one-time thing in exchange
when they
for
exchanged him for Ric Flair at the Hall of Fame ceremony?
Yeah.
That was when TNA was already dead. When Hogan had already killed it.
How is it still alive?
Listen, WCW loses its TV place and fucking dies. ECW loses its TV spot and dies. TNA loses its TV spot and lives. And it happened like 6 times by now. It just gets smaller.
It's the power of Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eddie Sideburns.
Oh, but Christian theme, yeah, absolutely banger. But all of them, you could put all of it, like his first WWE theme before he left, his TNA theme is a banger, and then his WWE theme when he came back. Those are all the top. That's the top 3 themes of all time.
Yeah, and I just said it there, but like I don't know if it will help him, but we're gonna do it because he's a legend. We said Jeff Jarrett, and that means Eddie Sideburns and Eddie and Aaron. I think we speak for me and Domi and anyone. They're doing amazing Euros coverage at the moment, doing streams almost daily, and when they can, and doing a lot of content. So go and check the Eddie and Aaron show out because it's very, very good. We've both been on it in spurts, and I'm a big fan of all the content that they're doing. They found a new passion, and it's really, really good. So go and check it out. It's sick.
Yeah,
Aaron and Eddie show.
Toby, you say Just Close Your Eyes. There are 2 versions of Just Close Your Eyes, and one is with a female voice, which is like one version before he left and went to TNA, one when he came back from TNA. They're a bit different, but they're both bangers. It's in general, WWE themes have gone really to shits in the last 4 to 5 years.
Yeah. Well, they
You don't name me one.
They lost Jim Johnson and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, but like even the early CFO or whatever the jabronis names are, the early work of them was still good in a way. Glorious. That was a great theme, to be fair. Unfortunately, became just the theme. But like in the recent years, you didn't have much like quotable themes or like themes a lot of people still remember. Like for example, what Toby said, 3-6 Mafia for Mark Henry.
Here we have Jade Cargill with her new manager Mark Sterling. I like this. They're doing these kind of promos that like just she's a bad bitch and money and shit like that. So yeah.
I just wanted to ask, what's her gimmick? Male voice, yeah. Male voice is very good, but female voice is also very good. So, Rian, what kind of music do you listen to?
Oh man, this is a question I fear all the time because I listen to just if you sing the song in the shower, I will enjoy it. I have a very poor taste in music, unfortunately. The only one like somewhat cultured would be probably an unknown artist. If you ever listen to Jamie Webster, he does a lot of his. He was the guy. I'll kind of link it to you. You know the guy. You know, remember LA, the Liverpool kind of phenomenon. You know,
No.
like you know the Liverpool. You know when they got to the Champions League final, the kind of the LA song that like the Liverpool fans started singing. You know the. Do you remember that when in the Champions League when they got the kind of LA?
I'm not even a Brit, mate.
No, but like so they kind of like
Another
started
thing
singing.
in Germany.
This song kind of took over, and then he was the guy who kind of put a guitar to it, and then he kind of made his own album, and his songs are really, really good. He's got his own songs, and they're really, really good. He's got one
because yesterday, the 25th of June, the new Light the Torch album dropped.
I wouldn't actually be a big. I wouldn't know. Honestly, if you tell me Light the Torch, I couldn't separate them. Unfortunately.
Yeah, fair.
That's just my
the new band from the former singer from Killswitch Engage, the one who did the CM Punk theme.
Oh shit! Okay.
Like Killswitch Engage, CM Punk is his Fire Burns theme. He has a new band. I think it's their 4th or 5th album now.
MJF is cutting a promo right now about how punching Dean Malenko, who has Alzheimer's, is a good idea. Oh, Jericho! Oh, here they come.
I don't like Wardlow's face.
Here comes Jericho.
I think Wardlow is too pretty.
Yeah, the man is a hunk.
He's too pretty. He needs to be uglier. Does he have like an Irish brother or something?
Give us a chance. Give all us boys a chance. They're brawling towards the arena. Here we go. Is this Jericho live tonight? I think it's live tonight. I don't think it's a pre-record.
The fucking devolution of Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I think it's a testament to his heel work where I just really hated him, and I thought it's because I hated him like legitimately when he just like I mean there was a bit to his kind of heel run where like he fucked up the Orange Cassidy stuff that I didn't like, but like he was like as much as you want to say about him, he's just a good wrestler.
Yeah.
In terms of in terms of total package.
Yeah.
Not so much in terms of in ring anymore. But
he's starting to age.
Yeah, he is, but like, he's gonna have a career outside the ring, no problem.
Yeah, if he wants to.
Oh yeah, he definitely does. Like he's doing all the commentary.
Just not, he should just not do the Ric Flair and wrestling. Until he's like 60.
But unfortunately, like I think they're like sometimes you get to a point where like you're too far in, unless you're kind of like I know for a fact like Moxley, he seems like the kind of guy who could like.
Leave.
Like he loves wrestling, but he seems like he can make like a sense. But like I don't see him wrestling when he's 60. I see him enjoying it while he can, and then getting out at the right time because he seems like a sensible guy.
I mean, to be fair, before Moxley went to WWE, there's this one shoot interview where he said, I think he had already signed at that point, where he said, "If I ever like come back to the indie scene, I will just do one death match to get loads of money out of it, and then leave wrestling."
Oh,
I mean, clearly that was a lie, but
yeah, but he does seem like he's kind of like he more like he just seems like more like a normal human being than a lot of wrestlers.
Yeah.
Moxley, in my opinion. Oh, here comes Sammy Guevara's over as shit. Sammy is over as fuck. Steel chair to Wardlow's head. We love to see it. Oh yes, here we go.
Fun fact: Sammy Guevara was the first person to be pinned on Dynamite.
I remember. I like Sammy is over as fuck. They have not. I don't think. No, they haven't. They're actually. I was looking at Fight TV just there. There's a match called The Narrative where it's EC3 versus Matt Cardona. Have you seen that? Have you seen that on the internet? Where it's like it's like a cinematic match between Matt Cardona and EC3. It's called The Narrative. It's that kind of movie thing that EC3's been doing. Sorry, but Sammy's on the mic and he's been fantastic on the mic lately. He's saying, Max, you're better. Do you think? Sammy says, I show that I'm the best ever, and you know it. And the crowd is fucking eating up. I'm down for this. Sammy versus MJF with a bit of heat behind it. Yes, please.
Talking about Matt Cardona, didn't he have a cup of coffee in AEW as well when he got released?
Who won so far? Janine M. Thank you for tuning in. Quick recap before Domi asked that question. Sorry, Domi. Hangman defeated Will Hobbs. I believe he did.
Yeah.
We had
Matt Sydal.
Matt Sydal defeated Dante Martin after an interference from Andrade. Sadly, an interference from Andrade that was kind of mild mannered. I don't think he should have been used as kind of just fodder there. And the Inner Circle had an interview there where it broke down, and Sammy Guevara just said, "MJF, you're going to be my bitch next week." So we got a compliment for Domi. Haircut looking good. I got a haircut too, but you know.
Yeah, we talk about your hair when you finally get your Michael Cole frosted tips.
Carbonara took an L in AEW. So Domi, what were you saying?
We talk about your hair when you finally get your Michael Cole frosted tips.
Indeed, but you were talking about something before I did the recap. It was about Mark Cardona.
Yeah, I think that's what Toby answered. I think didn't he spend like a cup of coffee in AEW when he got released?
What, he spilled the cup of coffee?
Spent.
Oh.
Like it's spending time. Do I really have to explain English to you, mate?
Yes, please.
I know you're Irish, but you can't refuse the language that much.
I'm a passionate Irishman. Yeah, but no, Cardona versus them, like Cardona did really well in that kind of Nick Gage segment. I really liked it. But
still don't like him.
No. He seems like a select taste. He's making a shitload of money with that kind of. The fact they meant to people like go to that Jimmy's Seafood for their meet and greet. Like the live shows with like the major podcast and the Gallows and Anderson and Rocky Romero. Fuck me.
Oh, have you read the stuff I sent you about what Kurt Hawkins said about Tommy and then Ricochet?
Yeah. Oh man. Kurt didn't care.
Another wrestler, I have an absolute soft spot for Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You might be a bit too young for that, but when he had that NXT run before NXT became what NXT is now, when it was still in that weird NXT redemption season that never ended, so just kept on as being its own brand, kind of. And he was kind of there with Tyler X and the tag team. That was brilliant. And then they tried to make them strippers, and now Tyler X is a woman, so fair play to him.
But like some sad news that came out of AEW today. Trent from Best Friends is had to have neck fusion surgery.
Oh yeah, neck
fusion.
That's a shitty surgery to have.
next Fusion, NXT Redemption was just won by Titus O'Neil. What are you on
He
about?
just had so many redemption points that, yeah, he's the only one still under contract from that show.
When you hear, like, I'm a golf fan, so when Tiger Woods had back fusion surgery, when you heard the word fusion, it's kind of scary. So hopefully,
talking about fusion, as I know someone, Don Fry has his entire back fused.
Yeah. Miro look. Sorry, can we interrupt? Miro looks naked here.
Yeah.
Miro looks completely naked here.
That's an unfortunate shot.
No, I think he meant that. We all know Miro. He definitely meant that.
I mean,
he's naked on Lana's Instagram. He means it.
I mean, he's Lana's biggest fan.
Mm-hmm.
And Lana's only fan, probably.
Miro's promos have been very good. Very, very good. And Miro versus Brian Pillman. That's how you just build a nice little TNT title match at one angle.
I think at first when they debuted Miro in WWE as Rusev, I think Lana fitted him very good. But
I don't know.
He outgrew the Lana character. And I think he's at a point where he's also promo-wise better than Lana. So what's the point in having Lana there?
Yeah, she doesn't add anything.
And she dragged him. She dragged him down in WWE. Let's be real.
Yeah. All right. Here we have the Men of the Year also known as. We have Ethan Page versus Bear Bronson. This is a match where, I mean, I like these guys as characters, but this match I'm just not interested in.
So are these two lads not feuding with the Stinger and Stinger Jr. anymore?
I think this is the transition match. Every team has to have where they just transition away. Either that or they're just Darby Allin's been written off TV for now.
So what was the entire thing with Darby Allin and Sting? It's like that they have a paternity test and it turned out Darby Allin is Sting's son.
Oh no, don't do that. Little
they
Stinger.
Could have brought in Jerry Springer for that. Would have been great. Imagine them standing there and the Stinger sitting there on a chair and Jerry Springer going, Sting?
It's like some sort of
Darby Allin is your son, and then the crowd erupts.
It's like some sort of Stinger higher power, where it's no, it's like some sort of TV higher power where it's listen, lads, Jerry Springer hasn't had a payday for a while. Who's going to take him?
State of your masks, mates.
It's come on, lads. Who wants to give him a job? We'll pay anyone a bit of extra if you just give Jerry Springer a job on TV. It's wrestling, lads. Come on, AEW. You know you want Jerry Springer.
Can we have Jerry Springer on this show?
Oh, man. But we're not in a dysfunctional marriage.
Here's another thing. That guy, the long-haired guy, he's too handsome for his gimmick. He's too good looking for his own good.
Yeah, he has kind of a Bear Bronson, you kind of think, rough.
Like his tag team partner. He's he has a pretty face.
I hope this match goes 5 minutes.
So, Rian, Republican Tato or Unionist Tato?
What are you talking about, the brand of crisps?
Yes.
You gotta back the Irish Tato.
Because I had a conversation with a friend of ours, and he said he prefers the Unionist Tato, and from what he explained to me, they have the better variety of flavors.
Variety of flavors doesn't equal quality of crisp.
No, I don't say that, but from the sound.
No, I'm sending shots back to one of our friends, who I'll find the identity of after the stream and hunt them down.
Brought to permanent end.
Yes, this will be discussed.
I've never been a big fan of Ethan Page.
Yeah.
Anywhere he went, he's always screamed to me mid-card for life.
Yeah, I mean, like he works really very hard, and I can respect it. So, like anyone who does those vlog things, I can respect because it's like making an effort to kind of market yourself.
I'm not saying he's like. Remember when Page fucked up Darby on the? Oh, okay.
Oh
no,
yeah,
I don't.
no. Well,
I don't watch wrestling with that bad quality, like camera quality.
Yeah. Usually the camera quality is all right in AEW because they don't have Kevin Dunn.
I mean, Kevin Dunn has done some good shit in WWE. But like, what I don't like about Evolve is like they have like everything looks like dog vision. Everything is very gray, not very sharp. Ooh, big man with a suicide dive.
Yeah, a lot of big men can do them suicide dives these days.
Yeah, it's a bit, I don't know. If I would be a big man these days, I don't think I would even try to do one because so many big men do it. It kind of lost its like impact, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I can understand it's part of his moveset, but I'm just saying I'm not going to be like, oh, that's amazing.
Listen, have you ever seen a bear do a suicide dive?
That would be cool. Yeah, Bear Braun. I don't know how you'd incorporate. I mean, of course, it's wrestling. Once we get invested in the character, it's fine. But I don't see what the Bronson kind of how you enter the Bear Country into a feud. How you do that transition? I don't know.
You could like. I only can see them really in like shitty comedy feuds about meat and fish.
Yeah, but I just don't think. I mean, they're obviously being trusted, but I just don't see that in AEW.
It's characters who go nowhere really. There's not much character development you can have in these guys with that gimmick.
No, they both like no offense, but like maybe we're wrong, but they just both look like not very great promos or like promos that I wouldn't want to hear.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe, but
it's really unfortunate because like the problem with like big guy tag teams is you can't really use them as bear country, even a real country. Like where are your borders at, fella? What's your mother? Isn't that? I mean,
it's Grizzly. Come on.
Isn't that also Kurdistan?
Domi, do you remember in other WWE release news? I don't know if you remember the 16-carat after party this year, but a certain person who got released yesterday did a very, very good rendition of Ice Ice Baby and the Worm.
Oh yeah.
And had one of the underrated a very good match.
Oh, I didn't see any matches from Carrot.
No, but the Wheel of Wrestling event, the Joe Gacy versus versus August Gray in NXT now, who was
what was it called?
Anthony Green. Apologies, but like one of my favorite matches of the weekend, and then he did an amazing Worm. How dare they fire that man?
Anthony Green had a fucking character development, like even before he went to WWE.
Yeah, retro Anthony Green. I thought he was very, very good on Cara Weekend, and
I thought he was retired.
And this sounds like me being like, oh, Matt, this guy's a mark, but like, genuinely just cool dude. Like when he was doing the kind of.
Here's my thing with Anthony Green. It's like, I think he is. Otherwise, I'm mixing up things. He's one of the guys. Yeah. He's one of the guy. He's the guy that took the CZW title off of Moxley back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're saying to me right now he's not even 30, he was 22 back then, and he had like 4 different characters. What feels like before that, and now he has like the retro character. He had some character development.
I like that guy. Big fan.
Because I think he had a pretty boy. He was a masked guy. Then he became pretty boy in CZW in like the early 2010s, the early noughties. No, noughties is 2000s, right?
Yeah.
What are the 2010s?
Just 2010s.
The 10s?
Just 2010s.
But how am I supposed to distinguish?
He's 27.
Jesus! Am I mixing him up with someone?
I don't know. Cage matches probably
Yeah, I'm already on it.
give us a roundup. But no, I'd like to see him do something because got a soft spot for that man after Carter weekend. I knew him before, but Joe Gacy is still signed. Probably next set of releases he'll probably be out again.
Did you know that MJF was CZW champion?
Hardcore legend.
Mm-hmm.
Is CZW still going?
No, it's not.
It's not Anthony Green, is it?
No, it was Robert Anthony who I meant.
Oh yeah, Robert Anthony fought Moxley on a Dynamite.
Interesting. Yeah, that's who I meant. That's why I was confused.
The Fight TV quality is amazing. I'm glad I
Yes,
picked it.
the Fight TV quality.
It's very, very good.
Yeah, I agree.
This match has gone on too long, in my opinion.
So who does the themes for AEW?
Let me Google that.
Yeah, like I said, I meant someone else. I didn't mean Anthony Green. I meant Robert Anthony. I mixed those two up. Similar name, man.
Mikey. Oh, it's Mikey Ruckus. Don't know if you know, but it's Mikey Ruckus.
I mean, to be fair, Tony Khan spends a lot of money to get somewhere else like proper music, which adds.
What did you think of like the demo that was released or the footage that was released of the AEW game? If you saw
it was not a lot.
It looked very arcadey, kind of like what they wanted.
Yeah. So probably not for me, to be fair. Always depends what you want, right? It can't be worse than the last WWE 2K game.
Oh, you guys are getting some leg.
How the fuck does WWE, even in like the games department, go backwards?
Yeah. As you can see, guys, I don't know if you can see, but from the stream, the legs there's no hair growing back on them wax spots. 0.
For €5, Reen will write your name on his legs.
In non-permanent ink, yes.
Yeah, no, obviously not.
Because
you know you have to do it like Amaranth did it on Twitch. Stream in a hot tub and write the names of like people donating on your body.
I'll write it on my boobs.
Obviously, and then do it the next day again because you got to make bread.
I'll write your name on my boobs. One-time offer. Okay, there's corner promo. Sting's gonna come out. I'm gonna have such big goosebumps when Jungle Boy comes out to Tarzan Boy. I can't wait. Is it gonna be Sting and Darby Allin? Or are we gonna get a fresh feud? Oh, never mind. What's going on, everybody?
I have the feeling sometimes AEW sticks too long to feuds.
Yeah, but no,
I think they sometimes miss the point of ending it.
I mean, they didn't really end like that. That handicap match wasn't really a way to end it. So
Yeah, but they drag them on too long. You know what I mean? It's like we're at a point where you should do something different instead of continuing to build up. You should start.
right. So wait. So he just told Darby he's going to be the nail in his coffin. Oh yeah, I just said it. Yeah. July 7th, Miami Road Rager casket match. A coffin match. Never mind. There's your payoff, dummy. July 7th, Road Rager. Ethan Page versus Darby Allin in a coffin match.
But the important question is the Stinger going to show up?
Like, fucking hell, looking at Scorpio Sky, they are both really fucking sweaty. Florida's humid, yo.
Sweaty man. How the fuck is Nyla Rose again #1 contender for the title?
I don't know, but Britt Baker's great.
I can't see Nyla. With all due respect, I can't see Nyla Rose near the title again. They can't do this again with her.
Yeah, they actually have a really good women's division right now, which is like it's really, really solid.
So what is Britt Baker? Is she face or is she heel?
She's a heel, but everyone's just really, really fucking like happy that she's champion.
Yeah, because you're all smelly marks.
Yeah.
That's what SMARK stands for. Not for smart marks, but for smelly marks.
Oh, yeah, Vicky Guerrero's going to be in the ring. Is she? Fuck.
Baker, I think she's a dentist. Why does that pop me so much?
He just popped himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Domi pops himself.
No, that was Toby who wrote it.
Oh, shit. I thought you were popping yourself. Sorry, Toby.
No.
We'll put that comment up and leave it up because that deserves it. All right, Vicky, fuck off.
Nyla Rose looks kind of like she's scared in the background.
Right, we're about one segment away from them. I think they give the main event half an hour.
Hey, look, it's Harry Potter. People say I look like fat Harry Potter in his midlife crisis with these glasses.
Nice. What's the main event, Toby? We have Kenny
Omega.
Kenny Omega defending his world title against Jungle Boy. And because Jungle Boy won the Battle Royal at the pay-per-view, and I'm really hyped for this.
They're doing a Battle Royale at like almost every pay-per-view, right?
Mm-hmm. Lenny against El Hijo del Jungle, yes. Hello, Elite Pro Gaming. No idea who you are, but good to see you. But yeah, they built it really well. Like, as in, like Jungle Boy, who was like relatively just a tag team wrestler that was really good, and everyone thought was quite good at the start. Now he's getting that main event. It's kind of a sign of like AEW putting investment into their talent over the lockdown. And now, like, you could have Jungle Boy in the main event and be like, yeah, I can see that. I'm okay with it.
No, there were two things to approach wrestling during the pandemic. You can either try to build up new stars and have the potential to fail because you don't have fans that can boo the product. And you can just chance see, and because, you know, when you have fans, you get an instant reaction, but also the product in hindsight. Yeah, but for example, a product in hindsight gets a little bit tarnished, if you know what I mean. It's like with the Die Rocky Die chance that we all remember The Rock now as a great wrestler, but back then he had legit heat because no one liked him. Um, that's a good thing about the pandemic because they didn't have fans; they had the wrestlers ringside who basically reacted like AEW wanted. That and try to build new stars. That's the approach AEW mostly tried. Or you do the WWE road and give us almost every time the same matches and just wait until the pandemic is over so you can bring back the Borg Laser and the John Cena for the big matches.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, what do you think is the better approach?
Mm-hmm. I'm not. I'm not falling for this.
For DB? Daniel Bryan?
I think he's talk. I think he's about to do some these nuts joke.
But how is that these nuts?
I don't know. Oh wait, we're here. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Oh, we have Ali versus. Sorry, I thought we were getting. Look at the blade. Look at the blade.
What a
Man
man.
got, man got greased up to stand at the sideline.
Damn. He's uglier than I remember him back in the day when he was in TNA with Ellie.
I love you, Toby, but I've been baited twice in this stream already today. Gotta preserve my DB. Who could DB be?
Daniel Bryan.
Well, in that case, I wouldn't. But he's not really around.
So, Ellie, formerly known as Cherry Bomb, has she become good at wrestling?
I apologize, Tommy. Sorry, Toby. She hasn't really wrestled a lot. She has not
Because
wrestled a lot.
I remember her as a below average wrestler, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, she did a lot of Impact stuff, and I really like her style on her. I think she's very good.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Chris Statlander.
Mm.
I just don't like the gimmick, but that's a personal thing.
Yeah, her with Orange Cassidy. Yeah, Daniel Bryan. Doubly, I don't know what he's going to be doing. I don't know what Daniel Bryan's future is going to be.
Toby, to be fair, Toby, big Daniel Bryan mark.
I love Daniel Bryan.
He loves that little vegan.
I like Daniel Bryan. Like they're gonna like Pete Dunne.
Are you just as sad as me that we won't see any more of Daniel Bryan on Total Bellas now that it's cancelled?
Did you see he took mushrooms? Did you see that video?
Fair play.
Okay, there was him and Nikki Bella's husband taking the mushrooms. That was quite funny.
Listen, he's a man of nature.
Mm-hmm.
What is more naturist than mushrooms?
Fresh, organic mushroom.
Yeah. I used to collect get mushrooms out of the woods when I went to my eastern part of my family for holiday.
Yeah, we never really
And we
did
would cook them.
mushroom picking like in the country in like the countryside in Ireland, yeah, but not much area for mushroom picking in Dublin.
Bo? No, I don't think Bo has a shot in AEW. But I can tell you with who Bo has a shot with, and that's Liv Morgan. The lucky bastard.
They live on a farm.
They live on a farm.
Wow just screams Impact to me.
But yeah, because like all of like the Bo Dallas type of guys are an Impact, like Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah. I mean, like it's been so long since we've seen Bo Dallas wrestle. Like I just kind of like if they wanted to do a hard reset, they really could.
I think Bo Dallas won't necessarily wrestle again because he was already preparing for life after wrestling with Liv Morgan with the whole real estate thing.
Yeah, it's that Moxley quote where the $1 million man didn't win, kind of. I got to end on my own terms.
So, what is Tainara Conti up to at the moment in AEW?
She's
She
fighting
lost
a
her
lot of.
title match, right?
Yeah, she's fighting. She's kind of building her way back up. Kind of, they're keeping her off mainstream. She's doing a lot of dark elevation stuff. Her friendship with Brody Lee Jr. is quite cute. It's quite nice. But no, she's Dark Order. Kind of Ty is
I
very good.
think
Yeah,
I
she is
think
very good.
she has developed a lot since leaving WWE. The
Oh
only thing
yeah,
I still don't like about when she wrestles is she overdoes facial expressions, and that's something I don't like. That's something I didn't like in the Saturday main event of WrestleMania this year, where everyone was blown away, and that was a major turnoff for me. I don't like when wrestlers stand in the ring and say, when they like overly grimace at people. That's also why I don't like Kenny Omega, because I think he does that a lot.
Oh shit! Oh shit! There was a Tessa Blanchard reference tonight on Dynamite.
Was there?
When Conan said you might want to learn Spanish because one day you're going to have to communicate with your grandkids.
Fair.
Who's Tessa Blanchard with?
I just want to say some Mexican.
Yeah. Jeez, I didn't read between the lines that much. Respectfully, of course, Toby.
You never talk in an unrespectful manner about any woman.
Ty Conti is...
We respect women.
Was with that guy. Is that was...
As in past tense?
I think they still are. Ooh, Vicky is going to have someone... Is Vicky going to have someone wrestle for her next week? Cough, cough, Selena Vega.
AEW has to start to be careful who they sign. They can't just sign like everyone who wasn't WWE. That's what killed TNA as well. Like just getting everyone in who wasn't TNA. That's where the joke, what is this guy doing in the Impact Zone coming from? Fair play, Toby. Fair play. I don't think you'd necessarily want to put it on a big screen, but fair play, Toby.
Yeah. I'm top of my Euro Fantasy League. How's Euro Fantasy going for you, Dom?
I'm not playing Euro Fantasy.
No?
Not a fan.
Thoughts on the two matches today?
Denmark looking crisp.
Do you think they will win the next match?
No. They probably play the Dutch. And the Netherlands look pretty good.
Yeah, they do.
Throughout the entire tournament, not just the last two games.
Euro 92.
Italy, for the first time, didn't look like they're winning the tournament at ease. They had problems with Austria today. Almost cost Rian his beautiful hair.
No, they didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, they didn't.
Rian, you literally said if Austria wins, you're shaving your hair on stream.
I did not.
I clearly remember that.
Hashtag sponsored by Manscaped, but no, I didn't.
Would you say I would make something like that up?
Yes.
Disgusting. I would never lie. I'm a truthful. I'm as trustworthy as Matt Hancock.
Way. Honk if Hancock's dead. Honk. He resigned. What a man. Disrespecting all those down bad people by having two women in lockdown.
Sareen, what's your opinion on Mormons?
I watched the movie called Orgasmo. Have you ever watched Orgasmo?
No.
It's a movie about a guy who preaches the Book of Mormon who becomes the #1 porn star in the world. It's a very, very good bad movie. It's made by Trey Parker and Matt Stoney. You know the creators of South Park.
Yeah.
It's very, very funny. Very, very good. And then he has to do loads more movies. Shout out Body Slam Pro Wrestling. Got to represent for Toby.
Yeah.
Shout out to those boys. Up Denmark. Yeah, I just can't see past that potential semi-final of Italy or France and the winner going on to win the whole thing. After
Thing
today,
is,
maybe
at
not.
the moment I'm having it be, I think, France against the Netherlands or Italy against the Netherlands in the final.
Yeah.
I think Germany will get to the semi-final, but will lose to the Netherlands probably.
Oh, so you think you back Germany to beat England?
Mate, have you seen England play?
What do you think of Germany in terms of 2-2 draw?
I mean, it wasn't pretty, but we still look better than England. Hungary looked good through the group stages.
How do
Don't
you
get me
think-
wrong.
How do you
Hungary
think Germany?
looked good against Portugal and France before.
Yeah. How do you think Germany line up, and how do you think England line up?
Gunnar out and Sané out. In Goretzka and Müller comes back after his injury.
Statlander. Oh, the big bad player. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So then how do you think
it's
England
not-
are going to line up?
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, it's not coming home. England just looked dire. Harry Kane, weak ass bitch. Can't do anything without his son. In general, I'm not a very big fan of the English team because they're all good players, but they always hype them up like they're the best team in the world, when in reality, none of these English players are the best players at their club, except for maybe Harry Kane at 7th place, Tottenham, and Jack Grealish at fucking 14th place, Aston Villa.
Yeah, Chris Statlander helped Orange Cassidy raise her hand, and now the blade attacked. And now here he is.
Where's my man, the Butcher?
The king of Twitter, Jack Evans.
Oh my god, Toby. Here are your boys.
Here's Angelico.
It's both your boys, Toby.
What a man. Not to be political, what the freaking dewdrop.
As you're asking a German and an Irish guy, you probably have to ask a Scottish guy.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
No, it's not Das Butcher and D Blade. It's
just
your
D Blade and
it's your color. It's your neon boys.
Es ist Angelico und D Jack Evans.
And D Jack Evans. Das Angelico and D Jack Evans. I liked Angelico and Lucha Underground.
That face art, Catherine.
At least like the seasons I watched of Lucha Underground.
Oh, fuck this Italian fuckboy. Sorry, Twitch. Indeed.
Who the fuck gave this man a job?
Cody.
This Tony Soprano acting motherfucker. No one needs QT Marshall. No one.
They're having a South Beach strap match.
Mate, even QT Marshall's mum wouldn't book QT Marshall. Reed, would you book QT Marshall?
Probably not. He'd be too expensive.
Like, even if you're a billionaire, would you book him?
If I was a billionaire, there'd be a lot of people ahead of him. I'll just South Beach strap match. Great.
He adds nothing to his show except a dumb face.
the one thing AEW do very well is they announce matches for future shows
Yeah.
on their show and not on Twitter.
Aaron Solo, isn't that Bailey's ex?
Sorry, it's Miro against Brian Pillman on the Wednesday. We're not fine. What were we saying?
Aaron Solo, isn't that Bailey's ex?
Mm-hmm.
They broke up, right?
Yeah. Here we have the boy, Brian Pillman.
So you're telling me I got a chance?
Yes. I believe it. With that haircut? Mm.
Yeah, I mean, just gonna shoot my shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot your shot, Tommy. Yeah. Let's see if I can.
Oh, yeah, you can on Instagram.
Can I on Instagram?
I think everyone's DMs are open on Instagram.
No, you can close your DMs on Instagram.
Oh, you can.
Why am I googling myself? Looking for myself on fucking Twitter. Bailey.
You vain bastard.
I can't write Bailey on the Twitter machine.
That's a big stack dynamite.
Can I write her on the Instagram?
Here we go, the main event. I cannot wait for this entrance.
I would, Toby, but I also can't write her on Instagram, so that's quite disappointing.
Can I go for a piss? Is it the way of time?
So, Rian, do you like German wrestling?
I did.
What about German woman, Rian?
What do I want?
About German woman.
Nice. All women are nice.
Okay. It's the only right answer, man.
German wrestling? No, when I went to WXW, I met you guys, so I like German wrestling.
I mean, meeting me, that's like the highlight of your life.
Oh, yeah. I met you at the dartboard. I remember vividly me, you, and Brian.
Yeah, I wasn't even drunk because I had to drive.
Indeed.
You didn't even meet me at my fullest form when I'm drunk.
I have heard of that. I've heard of him.
He has heard of Creepy German Guy, but
I've heard.
Oh, have I ever told you another great story of Creepy German Guy when he ran behind Martina at the same carrot, by the way, with a point in his hand, hoping that she would take his point.
Was that?
And she just complete. I think that was on the Saturday. Yeah.
That wasn't the one that I was on. Martina was not the one.
No, the year before that, the year or 2 years before that, at carrot. Not the carrot you were at, but the Creepy German Guy, the same carrot where he did that line. You like German wrestling, what about German men? He also ran behind Martina during Martina's entrance with a beer, hoping she would take it. And she completely sandbagged him.
Oh man, I need to go to the toilet, but I do not want to miss this entrance.
Go during the Kenneth Omega entrance. How long do you have to walk to the toilet in your villa?
I'm not far away. But
you have your bucket there?
No.
I like how he first looked on the floor and then went, no.
I forgot my bucket.
No.
Man shot his shot and failed miserably. Indeed.
Yeah, but like, you know, he failed twice at shooting his shot. That's hard. That's a rough thing to happen. Press F to pay respect.
Doc Samson followed Bunny to the back. Aubrey Edwards was also communicating with her on the floor. Bunny might be injured. Sounds bad. QT Marshall looks like a baby who's grown up.
He's in that weird transitioning phase between baby and becoming a granddad. It's like my dog barking. Rough. So here's the great thing about the name Dynamite, right? You can just like put any weekday in front of night and it still sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the guy next to Pentagon? That's not Eddie Kingston.
He's the Pentasales guy. The translator.
Why can't Pentagon just learn English, mate?
I love Eddie Kingston.
Why is Pentagon's one eye covered? Did he have an eye for an eye match?
What?
Why is one of Pentagon's eyes covered? Did he have an eye versus eye match?
Indeed.
Or an eye for an eye?
Alex Abrahantes, yes, Toby. The king of king of being the elite.
Then why does he need a translator?
Because he sounds more intimidating in Spanish.
Then don't have a translator. Just have him sport out in Spanish.
Eddie doing zero miedo. Oh, here we are. Look at that crowd reaction. Someone record this. I'm fucking hyped for this. Jungle Boy's getting.
We are recording this. This is live streamed to the internet. Right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna clip it. I'm marking out hard. I'm marking out hard. Jungle Boy getting his moment.
Yes. Only heels. It's like a movies. Only heels speak in foreign languages without subtitles or translators.
Marco Stunt is fucking what a man.
Tiny.
That too.
Look, he's barely as tall as Luchasaurus when he's on the second rope.
Jungle Boy's getting ripped. Fair play to him.
I'm very disappointed I didn't get a non-tunnel entrance by Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't have an episode of Dynamite without adrenaline in my soul and every thought out of control.
I need adrenaline for this main event. I know for a fact as soon as it's over, I'm going to be to bed and asleep.
There is probably my most hated mainstream wrestler that a lot of people think is very, very good.
Well, while I go to the toilet, how about you explain in depth and give anyone who's in there, or just Toby, who's probably heard it before, a little bit of entertainment? That's the way you don't like Omega.
Okay, so good old Kenneth Omega. Rian, you can go take a piss. Good old Kenneth Omega. He's not as good as he thinks he is. He's not as good as the internet makes him think he is. He had a good match with Kota Ibushi and then went on to wank himself off in following matches with Kota Ibushi that were overbooked and overdone. He can't put a solid facial expression together. He always looks like an absolute wimp. Like, just fucking look at him. He has no dress sense, and that's coming from me who has no dress sense. And he looks shit. He has a shit kind of humor. He ruins everything he's in my opinion. He's making nothing better by being there. He's a weeb, and he's not even a cool weeb like fucking Israel Adesanya. He's just a weeb, man. He's a white weeb. He's like a vanilla weeb, you know. Luke Gallows wears a basketball shirt with the number 69 on it. Rian.
Wow, Kenneth Omega got that good pump in beforehand and is looking extra tanned.
I don't care. Weep. Luke Gallows has a basketball shirt with the number 69 on.
What a man. Who's Toby talking about being a weeb? Is that Gallows?
No, that's Kenneth Omega.
I know. Are Ken's two bald fellas around?
Yeah, and to be honest, looking at Ken's hairline, he's not going to have hair for much longer. It's giving up on him. He's
the crowd singing.
Give it 5 years, and he's doing the Hogan.
The crowd singing the song. I like it. Some guys wearing a Joe Biden 2020.
Here's again a guy I absolutely love. Don Callis. Yeah, his ramen noodle tear, and someone apparently is eating the fucking noodles.
Some guy right in the middle of the hard cam is wearing a Joe Biden 2020 shirt.
Fair play.
Mm-hmm.
The Codester hates it. Can we talk about the Codester's daughter's name for a second?
Liberty.
What you think about Liberty?
Well, I just hope she doesn't do good enough to get a statue, or else it's going to get really awkward.
Imagine calling your kid Liberty just to own the Lib Dems.
Fuego del Sol is getting a lot of fucking pops at the show.
Isn't even her second name fucking Bell? Didn't she call his Liberty Bell Rhodes?
Iris. The middle name is Iris. I think everyone was just manifesting it to be Bell.
Cody Rhodes confirmed fan of Glow. Man, the Codesters family, that's the weirdest family in the world, I'm telling you.
Their next two children are definitely going to be called Fraternity and Equality. And then because Domi hates
Second
the
Amendment. Cody Rhodes, if you see this, if you have balls, you can name your next child Second Amendment. So, what happens if Jungle Boy wins this?
The crowd goes mental. He's fucking over.
Yeah, but where does Adam Page go?
I'm fully invested in this match, but I just don't see it happening.
And you all believe that Cody is now officially a black man. I thought he was a Cuban man.
I thought he was a common man. I popped myself there.
Cody is the most whitest man ever. With his fucking bleach blonde hair. He looks like a shittier version of Surfer Sting.
Don't urge him to wear face paint. Red, white, and blue.
No, I probably didn't hear the promo. What did he say, Toby? I'm not particularly fond to listen to Cody Rhodes promos.
Oh no, you definitely heard it. You know the one the one on Anthony Ogogo.
I was there when he did that.
The one where he was crying about how he's going to make the world a safer place.
Yeah. The white man from America telling the black guy from the United Kingdom how hard it is.
Ogogo's back in the United Kingdom.
Fair play.
I don't know what the quarantine laws are, but Logan Paul's in the UK to film a collab with KSI.
Yeah, I heard a lot of that. I mean, KSI is supposed to box Austin McBroom next.
I'm not interested in that.
But will you watch it anyway? I mean, we weren't interested in TikTokers versus YouTubers and watched it.
I won't pay for it. Have you heard about the in a big shock, it's reported that the fighters didn't get paid yet. Because they reported
I'm not surprised, mate.
No, they reported these there's Everton fan. They reported the million pay-per-view buys, but it turned out to
be 170,000,
130,000 or something like that. I don't know what there's it seems to be there's somewhere in the middle is probably the truth, but they haven't paid their fighters.
No, I think 130,000 is probably the number they sold. Who would buy that pay-per-view? They didn't have any particularly big names on the card like KSI, Logan Paul, or Jake Paul.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
For a card like that, yeah.
Except like Bryce Hall and Deji and the Gibber. I didn't know anyone before by name. I didn't know that Austin McBroom was the Ace Family guy before I saw him walking around with Ace Family joggers.
Yeah, there's Fuego. What a man. It's not a hashtag slime Fuego. Oh man, the crowd singing that song.
Who should the Big Gibber box next?
I don't know. I just want to see Gibber fight people that I don't like. Oh shit! There goes Jungle Boy into the crowd.
I'm a bit distracted by this ad I'm getting of a Chile kidnapping a woman in a forest. It's wild. American television, lads.
Jungle Boy Jack Perry out here wearing the American Dragon colors is a tweet that I just saw.
Someone on Bare Knuckle was apparently knocked the fuck out, and the ref was like, "Nah, you're grand, pal." It's over when I say it's over.
Low Blow has just correctly tweeted. Consider that Gallows and Anderson just got a booking fee. They got paid money to do this.
Payday Anderson.
Gallows is the new Kevin Nash.
Getting in that payday. Rian. Would you box me?
No.
We need to get in on that like boxing money.
I know, but I just don't think
hallway wrestling boxing.
Yeah. I let other people box. I'm pretty.
You know, I'm gonna give a shout because you're roughly the same weight class. You against Toby.
I think Toby would have that just someone on barefoot.
I think I would box. I mean, if you give me long enough time to prepare and lose some weight, I would box Dom.
I mean, yeah, like I could definitely try, but I think my genetics just wouldn't allow it.
Oh, you heard that? You heard that, Toby? He's calling you out. Rian is calling you out.
Never.
Toby, you against Rian at the hallway boxing card? Co-main event next to me against Big Dom.
We're back.
Toby's retired. That's unfortunate.
Me too. We retire and defeat Toby.
But let's be real. Boxing is much like wrestling. No one really stays retired.
I thought you meant corrupt as fuck.
Well, you got louder, Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know how. Hello.
It's like a really good story they're doing here and telling here. It's a bit spoiled by the fact that you just know that Jungle Boy won't take the title off of Kenneth Omega.
Yeah, it's tough, but we're gonna get that moment where we think he and it's kind of suits it because it's like Omega just completely underestimating this guy, and then realizing he's actually in a fight.
I mean, he was pretty pissed off when they sent Boltman back to the back.
Indeed. That's it. Just paying for a song as a Christmas present has got him so over.
At Tony Khan, pay for 3-6 Mafia.
Well, you pay for Tarzan Boy, and you pay for our boy Moxley to get Wild Thing.
Listen, he should pay for 3-6 Mafia for Mark Henry And if he does that, Mark Henry can have a match every week on Dynamite, in my opinion. Just for the theme. He can just do like one World's Strongest Slam and the match is over, in my opinion.
Is that somebody's gonna get their feet licked?
Yeah, that's, somebody's going to get their wig torn apart.
People need their feet licked. Mark Henry provides that.
If you like it, we're not king shaming. We here at Hallway Wrestling, we don't king shame.
Indeed.
Rian, for example, is into Domi.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people are into that kind of thing.
What a man.
Rian, what have you become?
Now that I betrayed. Oh man.
Wrestlers need to have.
Toby just sent me the video of the bare knuckle boxing. That's sad to look at.
You know what? They need to have like boards backstage where they have like, oh, the main event is gonna have a Toby spot. Maybe don't do like that many dives tonight.
Yeah.
Because we saw like the Big Bear doing a dive, and it takes a lot away from like seeing Jungle Boy do like a proper Toby over the top rope.
Tony Khan paid for Wild Thing twice because he got the wrong version. Yeah, but that entrance, Moxley and Kingston, or Double or Nothing, was insane. Man, that must fucking hurt.
So, what is Jungle Boy's gimmick? That he's Tarzan?
I don't know.
Or does he just like Tarzan?
He's just. I think it just suited the gimmick with the kind of Jurassic kind of park jungle vibes, and it does suit him.
Mate, he owns fucking Fulham. Yes, he is loaded. I wish to have like a tenth of his money.
Oh. Sorry, Tommy, but this is getting fucking into the next level. This stream is not sponsored by Tyski, but if they want to sponsor,
isn't it pronounced Tiski?
Oh, Tiski. Sorry, apologies.
Polish.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Polish. Shout out Toby.
What's the word? You insulted my Polish genes with that.
Imagine. Oh, near fall for Jungle Boy. Imagine being that fucking loaded that you can go to. Yeah, just buy that actual song. Yeah, I know. Fuck. This is the moment where Omega's gone his head. Oh fuck! I'm actually in a match. And that's how you make the storyline go full circle.
Damn, bro, I'm in a match. So, Jake Paul against Tyron Woodley. How is it ending?
I mean, I'm gonna go with my heart.
And that's Jake Paul, right?
No, it has it has to be like I don't know how you think of it because you've watched a lot more T Wood than I have, but I think T Wood gets it.
I'm gonna say what I'm always saying: one big right hand. One last time, T Wood.
Do you think it's gonna happen?
Here's the thing I scare.
Oh shit! Sorry, but Jungle Boy just rolled through the big knee from Omega into a snare trap.
Yeah, I just see it. Here's the thing: Jake Paul is not with Thriller anymore. He's now with Showtime Boxing.
He's taking it seriously.
Yeah, but also, have you seen?
It's Frankie Kazarian. The Elite Hunter is beating the shit out of Frankie and Marco Stunt are beating the shit out of Luke Gallows. Let's go.
Luchasaurus wasn't doing anything there.
I know, but like just seeing Frankie and
So here's my thing. Triller used like these really small, shitty boxing ring for the Ascot fight. If you watch it back,
Mm.
where it essentially gave Jake a lot of advantage because you didn't have to move a lot. I don't think Jake has necessarily a lot of stamina. Um, and
Yeah,
also
and he was fighting someone not stand up.
he was fighting Ben Askren, and also he could have done the jab cross combination from anywhere in that ring, really. Um, I hope Showtime does a proper boxing ring and T Wood gets to expose Jake Paul. Because here's the thing, T Wood did box in the UFC. We just have to hope that the chosen one shows up and not the frozen one.
Indeed. This is fucking great.
And also, how great would it be if T Wood reps himself to the ring with his great song "I'll Beat Your Ass"?
Oh, beat your ass.
Fun
Oh,
fact:
beat
since T Wood has released "I'll Beat Your Ass," he has beaten 0 asses. In fact, he's went like 20, like fucking 16 rounds and 0 since that.
But he's got about 16 zeros in his bank account.
I don't think so. The UFC didn't pay T Wood necessarily a lot.
Poor guy.
I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. I
thought
just
that was
love
that.
the line when I was world champion, you were still on Disney Channel.
T Wood to go all Chris Breezy on that YouTube geek.
I'm saying one big right hand. T Wood's patented big right hand that slapped so many people. I don't think Jake has a chin.
Do you think it's one and done for T Wood?
I think T Wood wants to do a whole lot of. He wants to be a free agent. He wants to do whatever he wants to do, basically. He has said, he wants to be a free agent athlete, so he can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. If he wants to box, he can box. If he wants to do like bare knuckle, he can do bare knuckle.
Oh my god, that near fall! Oh my god, that near fall!
So yeah, I can see maybe T Wood goes to Bellator for a one-off appearance.
One winged angel, the absolute closest near fall, and a one winged angel, and down goes Jungle Boy. 1, 2, 3. That was fantastic.
And
new. Unfortunately, not.
And still,
Kenny Omega defends the belt.
Kenneth. Good old Kenneth Omega.
We have 2 minutes left. Is anything going to happen?
Nah. They're going to recap the match by showing some clips, and we go off the air.
We go off the air to show some crappy American movie. Oh,
To be
there's
fair, I
Chris.
think the last time I watched
Never
Dynamite,
mind. Here he is. Here's my boy. Oh, I wish that would be. But I think
it's my boy.
I think we're waiting until the pay-per-view. But
Yes, it's Christian Cage. It's my boy. It's my 44-year-old boy. What the fuck is the Hardys doing here? Bunch of bums.
what the fuck's going on here?
Yes! Yes! Oh, the fucking pricks.
Oh,
I hate these Shawn Michaels cosplayers.
the heel stands strong.
You're just a shit Shawn Michaels. You're just a shit, Shawn Michaels.
And there's only 4 more days to wait till the next Dynamite. To the 4 people that are in here, why the fuck are you in here first? But thank you. Legends. And Dynamite goes off the air. And it's 3 a.m. here and it's 4 a.m. in Domiville. So I think it's time that we sign off.
I agree.
But Domi, plug away. Watch the Aaron and Eddie show. I'll plug them. They're not listening, but go and watch the Aaron and Eddie show if you're a football fan. But anyway, Domi, if you have anything, then feel free.
Follow
Oh,
me.
wait, sorry. Sorry. The lights have come back on. And Eddie and Penta are in the ring. I don't know if they're still on the air because they're still on the air on Fight. Oh, maybe they're doing like a dark segment. Oh shit, that was weird. They did like a dark segment where like
No, I have something different on my.
yeah.
thing.
So I think they kind of
It's
Fight
shopping.
kind of
It's semi-pro is. No,
yeah. So
happening.
Fight may have like showed a sneak preview at the end of the Fight of the dark segment.
yeah.
But anyway, tell me anything you got.
Yeah, I would show it directly, but you have Toby's thing.
There we go.
Twitter, at Real Philip Dome. The good old Twitch machine is twitch.tv, obviously. The app you are right now on, /Dominator43, like you see it here right now. That's where you find my Twitch, where I do lots of like fantasy stuff and just be general goofball. And then I briefly talked about at the start, sim racing, YouTube.
Domi
If you look international.
Domi works very, very hard at his content and does a lot of cool custom mods. So go check it out.
Is it international? I think it's international virtual racing community on YouTube. That's where I'm commentating sim racing on. That's all I have to plug, to be fair.
All right, and you can find us at Hallway Grass Pod and Twitch.tv. Good night, gangsters. It's been real. Love you, Toby. Twitch.tv/Hallway Wrestling Streams. I hope you've enjoyed. We're like 9 followers away from affiliates, which probably won't be a lot of money, but like it's a cool feather in the cap. So give it a look.
It's not a lot, but it's honest work.
It's honest work. It's a hard knock life. Yeah, it's been great. Me and Don, I love doing stuff with Domi. I can't wait to see him in person again. We'll do content in person. Promise that.
Yeah.
When it happens. But it's time to sign off. It's late here. Hope you enjoyed that Saturday Night Dynamite is over. It was a great one. See you later. Have a good one. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.